Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome back to Victoria 2, playing as the French Empire in 1874. I have realized a few very sad things. I'm going to have to fight a world war, basically. I could, if I were to attack and try to fight into Spain, of course what will happen is every great power who is friendly with them will join, which includes United Kingdom and the North German Federation, meaning there is absolutely no way I would be able to win in my current state. I do not have enough soldiers, I am not mobilized. Were I to mobilize, I could win, because I have 94 infantry brigades that I would be mobilizing, which is great. Is there any way I can increase that, actually? Because I'm in 1 year draft, aren't I? Oh, that's awful. Why can't I do this? I need more reactionary and communist. Unsurprising. I need more reactionary in the upper house, because that would be nice, an extra 1%. But that's fine. 90 will have to do. So I'd get an additional 90 brigades. I would basically double my army. And that would actually be enough to cover the entire coastline with soldiers. Probably don't actually need to do that. I can probably just attack any invasion stacks. But instead, I would be able to stand and defend every single province of my borders. And sit there for a nice little while I waited and saw what happened. Oh, damn it, that's not got forts. Whoops. And fought off the encroaching enemy. It will take a very long time, but we would win. And then I will have to do it again to fight these guys. So that's going to be fun. I have improved this already, haven't I? Yes, I have. So that's what we're going to have to do. Budget's lowered. We're going to have to sit here for a little while. That's okay, though. That's all right. It's not a big deal. Why are there no projects? You know, I got state capitalism, but they're like no projects. How weird. So we're going to keep recruiting more soldiers, and then we're going to start blitzing out artillery in preparation. We have steel breech loads, and then we're going to jump to the point defense system. That's going to be done in December, and then we'll get point defense system. That'll increase our digging cap as well. So it's going to be a couple years now until I'm ready. So we are still encouraging soldiers everywhere. Let's just take this off, because 5% is really the sweet spot. You don't really want to go above 5%. I love intellectuals now Jews. Okay, how is our intellectuals percentage? Okay, good. Let's go around, make sure that everyone has the necessary percentages. So Bretagne could definitely use some more. Cool. The Midi, 5%. Ile-de-France, 5%. Normandy, 5%. Look at that, 5% of it. Aquitaine is not 5%, so let's get there. Artois, I would like to leave Artois alone because it is primarily my main economic base. In Poitou, we're still making a little bit. In Oran, I could definitely do some in Oran. Oh, yes. There we go. That'd help a lot. In Languedoc. Oh, yes. Give me some of that. That is how you increase the soldier percentage, guys. That's how you make a pile of money. Got military spending to the max. Ooh, stock exchange. Selling Greenwood and Burns at 976, buying at 95, Adam & Sons 812. Local business from one of our provinces have joined a joint venture company to establish a local stock exchange aimed at commodities trade. In province. Oh, that's nice. RGO, output, and pop militancy. Cool. This does mean we're going to have to wait a little while, unfortunately. I'm going to turn these tariffs down, because I'm making way too much money right now. Like, I do not need this much cash. Okay. Keep working on that. It'd be great if we could increase our clerks percentage, actually. Because right now, like, we have 4% craftsmen in Bretagne. 1% clerk. That's okay. In Ron, we are 11%. Well, that's actually pretty good. But the clerks percentage in the rest of the world is pretty low. The Midi, for example. Ile-de-France. Kaboom. Make no distinctions of class. Yeah. 11% craftsmen, 4%. That's fine. Normandy, Aquitaine, Artois. That's Artois. 12% craftsmen and 2% clerks. Okay, so that definitely needs some more clerks. From Poitou. There we go. That'll help. So we're going to just keep encouraging our soldiery right now. And that's going to be kind of the last professional army that we're going to build. The rest of them is going to be made of nothing but infantry and artillery. Infantry and artillery. Because if you look at the actual stats, right? An infantryman has a defense of 6. An artillery obviously does not have much defense, but its support value is crazy good, so it doesn't matter. You need artillery. Engineers have 8, so you definitely want to add some engineers. And you do need to have artillery and engineers. Guards are better, but they have more supply consumption. I don't want to spam them out. And then you start to realize that the cavalry do not have that defensive value, so it makes sense when you mobilize defensively, there's nothing you need to add other than just more infantry and artillery up to a certain limit to allow you to survive any attack. Because when you mobilize, they all raise as infantry. So it makes sense to just have a bunch of artillery and engineers on standby, and then use that to equip your new beautiful army. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay. We are stupendously rich. Just stupendously. Unfortunately, there are Maui nationalists. Bitch, not again. Not again with this shit. Alright, that's unfortunate. Always doing that. Oh, landowners inside the peasantry. Take arms, impoverished, starved, and hungry brethren of Annecy. In the name of our Lord, defense of eternal rights, drive the occupiers of our native land. No! Crush the revolters. Oh, we still basically won, though. That's funny. Alliance offer from Persia. Sure. And sphere influence from the Ottomans. Ah, nice. Can sphere him. Awesome. That'll help. That's up my economy. There we are. I hate that I have to keep 40 bloody dudes here. Oh, Austria-Hungary, no! Don't do that. Don't start that. Come on, man. Don't invade the Papal States. Hey, Berendigo, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I do not want to have to fight that. Piss off, will you? It'd be very annoying if you did that. Oh, Mexico. Can I have Mexico to a sphere finally? That'd be amazing. No, not yet. But they are friendly now, so that's good. F off Austria. Tensions dissipate. Yeah. Okay. So, now let's start cramming those artillery. We do have to wait a couple, maybe 2 years, let's say. What's that? It's a really weird Holz. Oh, look at that weird little puppet. We do have to wait a couple years, unfortunately. God, look at the number of allies they have. Jesus. I really just didn't have to. There you go, and then back to there. I guess I literally have to keep them here to just stab them in the face constantly. That's alright. Okay. So, I want to wait a couple years. No, I guess we probably should have the troops ready, shouldn't we? So let's just keep building artillery. Never-ending artillery. Just going to raise as much artillery as I physically am able. Look at that. Oh my god, there's so many troops we can raise. This is crazy. Let's get some engineers as well. Engineers are insanely valuable. And the defensive value is great, amazingly. But they also give the siege bonus, which is super useful. Import out. Nice. I would like to have at least one in each stack. But let's just keep cramming out that extra arty. See what else we can get. Okay, that looks like it's going to be it for now. Egypt. Head to sphere. Oh, baby. Hello. It's amazingly useful to add Egypt to sphere because you get to then annex them. Like, you can just flat annex them, which is crazy once colonization starts. And then you just get a ton of territory. Alright, one more. Real estate. Prestige. Hooray. Right, there we go. And now budget down to 0. Awesome. Okay. We're making the money. And we're building the dudes. How many are we training right now? 17. So, not money. I would prefer more. But we may as well train them while we can, right? There are some trains that we could do elsewhere. There's some little bits in West Africa too. But if we just wait a little bit, can you build the Suez Canal? It is already built, in fact. That's awesome. Glad I get that. MyBlaze has just subscribed for the 13 months in a row. Don't be scared, it's just me. Thank you much for the subscription, MyBlaze. Welcome back to the stream.
Don't be scared, it's just me.
Lovely to see you here, buddy. Thank you for being here. How you doing? Playing to Victoria 2 is France. The cottage industry, the wool district and biscuits become a hub of activity. More and more cottage weaveries are springing up across the province, and the folk have always been known as a thrifty kind ready to access on the world's best wool. Work harder, getting clothes, or work smarter. I would rather get some luxury colors, please. Thank you. Thank you for that sub, Blitz. Really appreciate that. Yeah, 13 months. Him and Al Ferner are the tied for the longest subs I've ever had. 13 months. How awesome is that? What a streak. Awesome. Oh, we got a few mills have been built. More factories getting constructed as well. More and more soldier pop is springing up everywhere. Look at that. 50% more support and 0.5 attack. Though it does make them more take longer. Now we get point defense system. This is really good because it increases defense by huge amounts. How long is it going to take until it's done? I'd like to only fight when that's done. So November 75, so 1 more year is when we fight. Okay, without Prime. I know, without even Prime. That's how much they love me. I know, Bliss is just great. Go Bliss. Yeah, man, you know, the subs are really awesome. I really do like the fact that you can go Twitch Prime subs because it doesn't actually cost you money. But it depends if you use Amazon Prime. I do use it because I like it. I wish I could give it to myself, but I can't. The Congo. Oh, I've already sphered them. Nice. I'm not going to ally you though. Okay, please don't declare. Okay. So we're raising the troops. Any more time we can get artillery, the better, please. I don't understand quite why it like disappears sometimes, but oh well. Raise the armies. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. You can't handle all this fame. I know, right? I wish I could name something after you. Fortunately, you can't really rename things in this game. No, you can't really rename things. That sucks. I'd love to rename you something. Can you rename army names? I can. I will name my central attacking army after you soon, my friend. As soon as I've made it. Louis Bonaparte is dead. No, I don't know why you're over there. Your firstborn. My firstborn. Hey, Element77. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Oh dear. Yeah, that's against Austria-Hungary. Thank you, the follow, Alan. Yeah, I'm not gonna help you, buddy. I am not gonna help you. I cannot fight them. Look at that. No. I am not fighting Austria-Hungary right now. Sorry, Papal States. Can't help you. Alright. Okay. I have still not got machine gun armament yet. I have still not got it. Rise. It is taking a long time. Licensing Act. Influenced by intensive lobbying from the Temperance League, our states adopted a licensing regulation. Residents have the right to issue or retract liquor licenses in their local district. With strong public support, the Licensing Act has prohibited the sale of liquor throughout the state. What? Many liquories, local breweries have been denied the right to sell their produce locally, forced into bankruptcy. No! Force a repeal. Jesus. I love my alcohol. I make a ton of money from it. This isn't about alcoholism. I like make a ton of alcohol. Seriously. Let me show you. Let me show you how much alcohol I make. Seriously. Okay, only 5%. But look at the number of units. 75 units. That's a lot. I make 11% of the world's liquor. 222. I flood the market with liquor. I make a pretty considerable amount of small arms as well. And a very large amount of ammunition. And artillery, 10%. Handgoods, we need to do much more in. Look at that, 87... Oh, okay, 63 now. But it was 87% of all Clipper convoys. Which I think is hilarious. Oh, we need more machine parts. I don't quite know how we're using machine parts. But I guess machine parts just kind of get used. Just make sure we find anything that can be any machine parts factories that could be encouraged or upgraded. Let's get some machine parts. Oh, how's our steel production, actually? We are making now much more steel than we did before. Awesome. Let's get a machine parts factory built over here. Just looking if there are any machine parts factories that could be increased. Because we need that machine parts, lads. Steamer shipyards in French Savoia. Not quite sure why we're building that there, but okay. French West Indies machine parts. Sure. Midi, no thank you. Limousine, no thank you. Why is that even there? Stupid AI. God, look at this. Okay. Do we want more regular luxury clothes? More luxury clothes would actually be great. Yeah, let's get some more luxury clothes. And more fabric as well. We need a ton of fabric. My god, we need a lot of fabric. Okay, let's get those factories making stuff. Nice. Upper convoys. Revolts, no. Not making machine parts here either. What the hell? Making a pile of cement though. And I need a lot of cement. Hey, Brandega. Yes, we're going to be fighting Catalonia shortly. Just not yet. Oh, this makes so many clothes. But why am I making clothes in Rhone? I just don't understand. I'm going to have to shut this down. I need to make a machine parts factory, I think. No, let's keep it. Let's keep it. It's just not encouraging. It's making so much money. Major trend in Vic 2 is early on build a ton of machine parts factories like 50% production. You buy out all the parts and raise towers. Yeah, that breaks games. That's usually a thing in multiplayer. You're not allowed to do that. No, I think I should actually do... I think I should go... I think I need to close this. There we go. Make a machine parts factory. We need him, guys. No, I don't want to alliance offer with the Congo. Thank you for asking, but no. Okay. An army of just artillery, basically. If you do that, what happens is machine parts get bought up from the entire world. And because there are no machine parts on the world stage, what ends up happening, because you can set the stockpile really high, what ends up happening is that there's not enough machine parts in the market for people to buy. And because of that, people can't build factories. What usually ends up happening is that the first person in the great power thing buys all, like every single one of the machine parts. Every single one that trickles out, they grab. So no one else in the world can buy them, so no one can industrialize. It's usually banned in multiplayer games. Okay, so I really do need to keep building more artillery. There we go, a little bit more. Anywhere that has more than a couple thousand in Papa is really what I want to go for. I have some North America, but I really can't be bothered to going all that way. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's like a really mean strategy. It sucks. Okay. Let's take soldiers off of Bretagne, because we've got a lot here now. And let's take a look at anywhere else that does not have the necessary 5% soldiers. Limousine. Oh, 1.6. Oh, don't mind if I do. Picardy. 2.1. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Oh, baby. Alliance offer from Switzerland. Fine. I would love to host a Victoria multiplayer game, Zeke. That is very much in my plans for this channel. I have not done so yet. Oh, they opened on Coins soon. I haven't done so yet, but I will be doing it on a Saturday at some point. I'm going away soon, so I don't really have time to do so, but I will do it at some point. Tutankhamun's 2, opening the intergranite lid leading to the tomb, I was met by a breath of air as left undisturbed by 3,000 years. It was the first to disturb the pharaoh's sleep since he was laid to rest all this thousands of years ago. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't get it, though. It's a shame. The army is being built. The army of the world. Paris, you're a lady. The growth of our colonies has turned Paris into a constantly expanding cultural and economic nave of an empire. Nave? Every day, with every passing hour, people from every conceivable corner of the world who have made ours arrive in our capital. To court our ministers, to trade with our merchants, engineers, and industrialists, and to experience any one of the multitude of fates that Paris affords for its visitors. Standing at Paris Central, one can see all around itself a small panorama of the world, hear it spoken any and all the varying tongues and languages of the world, and smell both the scents and odors of faraway lands. In the annals of the French Empire, the years of around 1875 are always remembered as the golden age of Paris. Oh, that's cool. Gain 12 prestige, all pops lose 2 militancy, and lose 2 consciousness. Damn. It did not lower... Oh, was it only in Paris? Okay. Still, that's pretty cool. That's a nice event. I like it. I like it. How is my education right now? Wow, actually not great. Our literacy is low. Our literacy is low. We really need to get functionalism and biologism. That's pretty much slowing down our tech. But now we have point defense system. That'll help a lot. We could now get deep defense system, which is again really good. And then you get barbed wire defense, which is a little bit extra defense. Oof. Oh boy. Trench system, some more defense again. Elastic defense system. Oh, there's tons of defense here. My goodness. Still not got machine gun armament though. That's not good. Flexible counterattacks. Oh, I want that really badly. There's so much stuff to grab, like organic chemistry as well. I really would like to start building ironclads. I really would. But I think it's better that I start building deep defense systems again instead. Like, military plans are good for the organization. Morale and stuff, which is pretty good. But the defensive bonuses, you get like the dig-in cap and stuff. That's just too good. And the extra support you get, it's insane. That is going to take until 1877. Jesus. Not too bad, though. That support. Okay. This is the point that I think we're starting to get ready now. And now, once again, we have more troops that have been unlocked for some reason. Don't know why there's like a little gate stopping me from recruiting these guys, but there we go. Flexible firepower. Tactical innovation, the development of both weaponry and defensive points allowed armies to build arching points of fire that could flexibly cover the terrain effectively. This gives you the possibility of a new fortification type. Does it? Doesn't say that. But we should definitely now start putting forts everywhere. Let's spend all of our money on forts. Yay. Is there a fort map mode? There is not. Okay. Just gotta click it one by one, I suppose. Give me those extra military tactics, baby. Alright. I want to make sure that every fort is what I need it to be. I think that connects. I'm not 100% sure if it connects, but I think it does. Let's just make sure that all the forts are what we need. Okay. To be honest, we might as well build forts on the coast as well. That extra military tactics is pretty good. Every coast will have a fort, I say. You really need to plan forts well in advance. In EU4, fort levels take 1 year to build. In this game, they take... How long do they take? 3 years. Which is just so much forward planning required. Oh, I can add... Can I add Mexico? Nope, I can make them friendly. Well, I was already friendly. Why am I cordial again? Stop that. Alright. We're ready, guys. We're gonna fight the big fight. We're gonna have to defend ourselves incredibly well. With infantry and artillery like crazy. But I think we're gonna be okay. I'm pretty nervous, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Make sure I don't have any weird, like, cavalry sitting around. We have offensive forces, but primarily I'm concerned with defensive forces. Whoa, what was that? That was a massive amount of money just lost. Luango grants extra territory. News reaches Luango that said to allow foreigners... Oh, that's nice. Thanks, I guess. Oh, look at all that West Africa. Synchronized heavy support. 1 extra defense. Oh, yes. Engineer siege and dragon reconnaissance to signal detachments, varyingly increasing their communication. Oh, yes. Oh, we still got 24 dudes here. Jesus. Be careful. I mean, there's like the United Kingdom here. We should probably watch out for that. Just in case anyone tries anything, right? Yes, I will indeed be saving before. I really wish I could have got machine guns for that 4 defense. But there's nothing doing. I can't get what I can't have. What I don't have. This is an offense. This little army here is an especially useful offensive army. And I'm gonna put him to the south. My plan is to kill these Spanish troops en masse very quickly. And we'll see what happens. Oh god, I'm scared. I think we're going to be okay, though. I really do. We're going to go Catalonia first, because I don't want to have to deal with every great power. Colonial discontent. No concessions to violence. Piss off. Any more artillery I could be building in Europe? Yes, Amiens. Good. Allez les bleus! Nicola, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Alright, that's me for this episode, guys. Be sure to leave me a like and a comment on the video. Let me think of the series so far. This has been Victoria 2, French Empire. In the next episode, we fight. Bye-bye.